going to see if I'm going to personally check my audio here real quick while the game loads, because I didn't know I was muted. Thanks, Windows. So what had happened was one of my outputs was 0 on Windows, and it was not 0 yesterday. Let me tell you that much. So I got that fixed. Let's redo the whole spiel. You know, it's Eclipse Day. I saw it from my window. I hope you enjoyed the eclipse and you saw all that. Yeah, no, this whole thing kind of just fucked me up. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. So anyway, yesterday I was playing this game and got about 2.5 hours in on chapter 2, and it still wasn't over. And then I got into this room and it was just like this whole big thing. So I'm like, I probably have another hour or 2 left in this chapter, which is wild, but I did get stuck for a little bit. So, you know, anyway, so we checked out the 3D printer. I need materials for that, which I'm probably going to have to make a melted board. We checked out the sealed doorway. I think that there might be people behind it.
Child of Cain, let us unite and raise our voices to praise Cain, for he is worthy of all honor and glory.
Let us praise Cain. Woo. All right. Remote terminal. And what else we got here? That's okay. I don't know what was on the terminal. Control board. I'm not sure if I have a control board. I'm gonna take that though. I'm gonna see if I can't do anything with this. Oh, okay, I can. Crushed board. I feel that, brother. I don't know if I can break this apart. No, okay. I doubt this goes here. Yeah. Alright, let's go check some fun shit out.
Cain's love for us is unconditional and unchanging. He is
Yes, it
always
is.
there for us.
Thank you,
guiding
Cain.
and protecting us on
Love
our
you.
journey through life.
I wish I had a Cain guiding and protecting me on my journey called life. Considering the decisions I made today. I'll leave it at that. Schematic. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, was... Oh, wait, I'll go back to her and see. Maybe there's a schematic here. Oh, okay, so it's... There's 2 lines. One's got like one block. We'll call that a block, right? Starts at a block. It goes a block. Oh, 1, 2, about 3 blocks. It goes down 2 blocks. All right. Let's see if we can find that line. It's so loud. So I said 1 block, that block, right? That looks right. That does not look right. Oh, whoa. There's a lot. Wait, was that right? Oh yeah, there you go. Got it. Cool. Oh. I need copper and gold. Oh, we have gold teeth. And then... Lovely. Cop cuties, cute and on duty. Just start charging. Yeah, right. So we got that 3D printed. Let's give this to old Charlie over here. And put that fixed board. No? Yeah, this is the home, is it not? Do I need to combine it with something? No, get it back to its home and get that crane operational. There's nothing I can do here, though. I guess am I not done? Oh. Maybe it was the wrong one. So I know it's that. It's that, right? I'm missing something here, for sure. No. It's just two. Just two. No, I can't break it. So it's right. Don't know. I don't think I need to combine it with anything. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to click him. Up cuties, cutin' on duty. I don't. Yeah. Da 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 da. Arrest me, but like it's sexy. So it's not letting me put this in here. I just want to see what Bear has to say about this all. Mr. Bear, Mr. Moles. Does it taste like mint? Why? Because it's like that green? What am I missing for crane control? Oops. I don't know what I'm missing, honestly. A lot of stuff. There's nothing left in the dead brain. Wake up. That's just a warning. I can't make the jump without the crane. I have the thing, but I don't know what else I need. Alright, crane board. It says board damaged. Maybe I need to clean it. Oh, but no, there was nothing to interact with in there. I can try, but I don't know. We'll see. Cause like there's nothing. It won't. There's nothing to interact with here. That's the big thing. I can check. Mac here.
It's sealed. Looks military grade.
Is it possible the rest of the crew is on the other side?
Maybe.
Forced in and sealed in?
Kane wouldn't do that.
Is that really what you think?
It's not what I think.
Not to their own people.
Is that really what you think?
No, it's not really what I think. Yeah, I can't interact with the printer anymore. Well, I can, but I don't have any more raw materials to put in. I made the schematic.
Though you may be in a precarious predicament, know that Kane Corporation is working together to make the world safer.
Where have I heard that before?
Pray to the Mother once a day, and to the Father twice a day, and all will be well.
So Kane's a corporation, a religious entity, probably a biomedical sort of industry as well, and research. Like they have a whole bunch of research and development shit. So they're very similar to Umbrella. Control. Oh wait, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay.
Crane controls remote access granted.
Good job.
Yay. Okay. So crane control is operative.
Charlie, watch out. I'm trying the crane.
It's working. It works, Mac.
Problem is, the currents out there will just sweep it right back where it was.
So
I'm going to have to hold it in place with the controls. I'd hurry. I don't know how long I can keep it still.
Okay, I'm going.
where have we seen that before? Chapter 1. Or start of chapter 2. Well, I wonder what's in there. Probably nothing good, if I would have to guess. Nothing has been good in this game. Like, it's all been bad. So, that control is fried. That's why I couldn't do anything with it. I didn't realize. It was also, like, I don't know, I was really tired last night doing all this.
Okay. Ready to jump.
Jump trajectory calculated. 83% success threshold.
Never tell me the odds!
Be careful, Charlie.
Yeah. What the bear said.
I'll be as careful as the game will let me.
We sure about this? I may not be able to hold her still.
You always come through for me.
You always trust me too much.
No, I don't.
Such a pessimist. Fucking Mac.
Take your time. I mean, you know, not too much time. I can't hold this thing still forever. I just mean... right. Okay.
You got this, Charlie. Ignore the sharks. You got this.
Right. Okay.
Let's go. Boom, shark out of nowhere.
Could have gone better.
Good job, Charlie. My Charlie.
Mac! Mac! I made it.
I'm very glad you are not dead, Charlie.
Good job, girl. Hurry up, though. That thing could tear loose any second.
Yeah.
I don't like how much he uses girl. Fido's submersible is flooded after it has been depressurized and flushed. Okay, cool. We're gonna need that then.
All right. Who wants to go home?
We will leave soon.
Will we?
We're not done here yet. Also, I wonder what Fido stands for. Like, FIDO, diving something, right? Functional intensive diving organism. I don't know. There's no way we're nearly done with this. This is only chapter 2. Oh! Wait, there was a self-destruct. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Oh. What? So there's no surface to come back to. Good. Look away if you have that fear of the deep ocean and sharks.
The Fido just went dead.
What do you mean it went dead?
I mean, it just went dead.
Maybe the power systems are cycling up to...
Oh, God.
Oh shit. I got down there fast. Uh-oh. Rip Charlie? Question mark? Who? Where am I?
Back!
Oh.
We are 100% unpacking this stuff today!
Typical.
Mac?
Typical guy.
Typical.
See, what I say?
Series 3 operator. Mac's dad never made 3. He never had a family like this either. He always said, careful what you take on. Get too much, you tempt fate. Keep telling him, that's just old man and the sea paranoia.
I mean, there's some truth to it. But I'm glad he got approved. Why is that? Oh. She must be some sort of witchy woman, you know the type. I'll break your heart.
So fast.
Oh, is that
All
hope?
you have to do is blink.
Speaking of, oh hey, chapter 3. Speaking of, there's this fucking game. I forget what it's called. Something Eyes Stories End. Huh. And it you can use your actual camera in your eyes. I'll tell you in a minute.
Charlie? Charlie is okay? Charlie is okay?
Moses. What?
Charlie? Charlie.
Mac. Mac, I'm here. I'm okay. What happened?
Shit just happened.
I don't know. An explosion, I think.
You reinstated the procedure to destroy the facility. A procedure many gave their lives to stop.
Oh fuck.
You're a lot more coherent suddenly.
The detonation removed something. Some kind of inhibiting. I have not been myself for some time, I do not think.
Who do we think this is?
Moses, where are you? Are you hurt?
The bad doctor?
Moses is unharmed. Moses is alone.
Oh.
I'm in this dig site, or whatever the hell it is. I'm not hurt, but it's flooding bad in here. I think this whole place is about to vanish.
That's not good.
Fido's done for too. It's wrecked and...
Warning. Drive seat integrity compromised.
Oh shit.
Energy reserves below 20%.
My suit's damaged. Losing power. I think I'm in trouble.
You definitely are.
You never should have come here. We have that in common.
Listen, we are a struggling diving couple that needed money. Take what you can get. Also, the thing I was talking about, it's a game that you can use your camera, and every time you blink, time passes forward. And it's told in the perspective of this dude that's like watching his family, his child grow up and all that. I haven't finished it. I hear it's heartbreaking, and I one day will finish that game, but today's not that day. But yeah, anyway, this reminded me of that when she was talking about hope. All right.
Rover is basically crushed. We're not going anywhere in this.
Warning. Drive seat integrity compromised. Energy reserves below 20%.
I know that
So we need
suit.
another way out.
You're running out of time. I can help you, but there is a price.
You guys want to get out
And
too?
what's that?
I have been here. I can't remember how long. Trapped. Help me,
Yep.
and I
think
will
we-
help you.
So, what? We find you, you get us out of here?
That is my offer.
And how are you going to do that, exactly?
There is another drone. The Kalan. I know where it is, how to access it. Free me, and I will take us all to it.
Nice.
Moses and I can work on finding this guy, wherever he is. Charlie, you work on getting back inside.
Energy reserves below 20%.
I know,
And
suit.
make it quick.
All right, I want to know who that guy is. Like, wouldn't you, if you're in this situation, be like, hey, what's your name? Maybe I've read your PDA. Maybe you're a bad guy. All right, so go.
Power connection achieved.
Oh.
Mobile mining platform active. Warning. Dive suit energy reserves diminished.
Oh, great.
What is it?
I found some kind of mobile mining rig. It was dead, so I powered it with my suit.
You don't have much power left, Charlie.
Exactly. But I did get it running.
Hey, do I do this bad boy? No. Okay. I guess I need to look around and see if there's anything. I should check Mac as well. In a moment, I want to see what's over here first. Boring machine.
Mac, look at this.
You were right. They were digging. That's a boring machine.
I think it's pretty
If
interesting,
you are at the
honestly.
dig site, then you are near the legacy base. The first installation.
You mean Site Alpha?
Yes. Precisely.
How did you know that name, Charlie?
It's on the computers down here for the mining setup.
Warning. Energy reserves below 15%.
I have to keep moving.
Let's keep going. Is there anything interesting about the board cables? Nope. Oh, so I've got to give him more power from my suit that already has very little power.
Heavy under central apparatus. 1138. Connection established.
Ooh, core sampler.
Okay, good.
Warning. Energy reserves below 15%.
Uh-oh.
Okay, not so good. Should be able to get the core sample out, though.
Which core sample? So this is mining operations, core out rock analysis samples. A mini laser fusion jet of superheated matter along a narrow cutting plane. Housing hasn't stood up to the elements and is coming apart at the seams. Mac could probably... Okay, so Mac needs to break it. Got it. Thank you. Oh, shit. Yeah, water's definitely coming in. Alright, Mac. Hell yeah. Motion... That's an alien reference. Memories of motion trackers in dark corridors. But, like, what memories? Am I to assume that you were on LV-426 or the other human colonies or something, Mac? Huh, buddy? Let's have the core sample and try out this gizmo. It's a little small, but I could probably cut through any nasties we encounter. Slice and dice a locking bolt and still fry up a sausage for breakfast. So it's a laser. Okay. I don't think I can connect it. But let's go back to Charlie. Maybe. I'll try it. Where's the harm in that? Nope. Light up some mineral compounds like a heat sensor. They're looking for something specific. Oh, wait. I have the laser. Maybe I can slice through the cave wall. What is that? Oh, I can just take it. Okay. Quartet rock sample. Looks like they were drilling around to investigate the nature of the terrain here. Is there anything I can do with the interesting machine?
Warning. No survey data found. Operation inhibited.
Survey data?
What do you mean?
Warning. Energy reserves below 15%.
I realize that, Suit. Thank you. So no survey data. Interesting. Alright, let's go. What can I do with you, Mr. Machine? Insert sample. You got it.
Stand by. Analyzing core sample.
Copy. Yeah, sure, why not?
Alert. Mining survey data was saved.
Machine analyzed the rock specimen. Guess we need to find something to read the data, and that sizable boring apparatus. Oh, okay. I like what they all have to say about the things, so... Oh no! It's on fire! Mose, why didn't you say anything? Mose, he's just trapped in this little air... Oh, poor little guy. Not compatible. Can we change the channel? I really want to see... No, you don't. And then what's Mac got to say about it? I should check that door. Break the rocks open. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna check
The
here.
umbilical's gone. No way back to the mule.
Your only choice is to go deeper. I do not envy you.
Hot. Sealed
This
door.
temple, or whatever the hell it is, it's through here.
Mac, hurry.
Cop cuties, cute and on duty.
Well, Kane, damn it.
Uh-oh.
Language, Mac.
What happened?
I dropped the laser. Hold on.
Hold on to what? Is there anything I can use? I doubt it, but I probably need some sort of reflective thing, which I don't have. So I'll come back to him. Arrest me, make it sexy. That song just lives rent-free in my head every day for the rest of my life. Copy. Where's the data? The fuck? Oh, it just went. Okay. Trachy basaltic composition detected. Trachy. Well, that's basalt, but I don't know what the trachy part is. So. So green needs to match. Sounds close. Which frequency is it? Nope. Okay. It's close.
Calibration error.
Yeah, oh. So that one's really close. Yeah, it's okay. I need to find some. So I need to find some more information somewhere. Could be back at that other site. There's nothing here. looking around. I didn't see anything at that other one, but I could have missed something. I have missed a few things. What do we got? Machinery. Port? Oh. Daniel Tang Gunderson, maintenance crew. Roger wants me to cap the entrance diameter at 18 feet. Makes sense, downright logical. I'll round it up to 20 and create a bit more wiggle room. So maybe that's important. 20 feet. I can hear him scraping away as he works. Although I was supposed to leave hours ago, it's the least I can do to stay with him and offer my support. I've stopped trying to adjust the boring machine because I know the Geo team is working on finding the precise core frequencies that will allow us to progress, but that procedure will take several months. Despite this, I don't regret my choices. The universe is a harsh and unforgiving place. If we're not the ones struggling, someone else will likely be. That's just how it goes. You're not wrong, buddy. So we saw 20 and the Geo team. I can see in here if there's anything. Oh wait, there's more places to go. Maybe not. Okay. I doubt there's anything in the rover, but it's worth a check, right? Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. So no, I don't want to go back in. The Geo team is probably somewhere else. They can't. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. Oh. So the scanner. Okay. Lovely. Wait, do I have to like... What do I do? The scanner is helping me with this, but I'm missing something. I don't think the scrubber, will do anything. Yeah, the torch isn't going to do anything either. One step closer, but not perfect.
This whole place is coming down.
You must enter the temple. You have no other choice.
I know.
The temple? Temple to what?
It doesn't matter. Get out of there, Mac.
Great day I'm having here.
Honestly, there's not much Mac can do. I don't think I have the items for this. Can I break this apart? No. No. I've tried combining. I've tried breaking everything. Maybe the key card? No. I can try Bear. Maybe Mose has something. Oh. Cutscene. No. 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 No.
Scary things.
What the fuck was that? What
What the hell was that?
Charlie Mac. I don't know what it is. some dark truth of this place. One of many. I have only heard it.
Scary things. Safer here.
Moses, you have to start moving.
Safer here. Safer here.
Oh,
Its cries. They are wrong. I would hear them far away.
Stay here. Stay here.
I know you're scared, sweetheart. I am too. But we need your help. Please. Mose, we can't make it out of here without you.
is this true?
Moses is brave. Moses is strong.
Yes, you are, Moses. Yeah. Scope lens. I'm such a dirty little toy. What? I think I heard a child crying. I don't know what this is for, unless... No. That scope will be... Maybe I'll give it to... Let's see what... Before I keep walking, I want to check this out real quick, though. Give me that young scope. Yeah! I did it! Okay.
Well, it worked. Believe it or not, the lock's cut open.
Mac must hurry.
Another cutscene. Oh god. What am I looking at? Uh-oh. Back. Hurry. Nice. Good job, Mac. Way to go.
Whoa.
Loud noises.
Tell me about it.
What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. Got through the door right as the dig site collapsed behind me. Made it. Barely.
There better be another way out.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Where are you now?
Give me a second.
And I'm so sorry. I'll check something here real quick. Okay. Got some stone heads, some protrusions. Root protrusions the color of curdled dairy seesaw along the walls. A carved simulacrum of gills and fish scales. Yummy. A gallery of malformed stone heads glance and leer about, frozen in the perpetual fascination of those who find themselves wandering these long dead halls. Got sandbags, supports. Oh, interesting. I wish I could read what it says. Lovely. Those are the same symbols that we saw before. Got bioluminescent algae. An insect. Grotesque invertebrate mounts its hapless prize. The tip of its insectile head burrowed deeply through a tear in the hazmat suit. The plastic around the tear undulates as hidden hostelums quaff flesh liquefied by injected toxins while probing mandibles spoon up crumbling meaty porridge. That's an interesting way of of describing all of that. Oh.
Kane's reign.
It's still alive?
The
Lovely.
creature is, not the poor bastard underneath it.
An unpleasant end.
You could say that.
Maybe you can cut it off him?
That would mean getting close to it.
We're not afraid, though, right? Cut it.
This thing's blood.
Ugh.
It melted right through the metal.
Cutting it open didn't stop it?
No. It's writhing. It didn't even notice, I'd say.
Great.
Very little would stop it. It is a higher form.
Compared to what?
So I don't think there's anything else I can use here. Yeah. So what's that? PDA. Dr. Abdulaziz Al-Kabur, Archaeological Geology. I'm not gonna do a voice anymore because like I don't know. It's hard to keep up, but yeah, anyway. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm ready to share with you the fantastic news that I have been transferred to the new facility. I'm excited about this opportunity and can't wait to share all the details with you in person. The work I'm doing here is truly groundbreaking, and I am grateful to be able to make such meaningful contributions to my field. I'm also thrilled to let you know that my superior mentioned the possibility of a bonus leave if I continue to excel in my work. I miss you both, and I can't wait to see you again on the ring. Until then, please know that my love for you is as strong as ever, and you're always in my thoughts. Oh, must be nice. I looked closer at the drone footage of the ancient water wheels surrounding Black Sand Beach. They were primarily used for milling. What's even more fascinating is the substance they were grinding. The millstones are coated in a fine white powder. I had it tested, and it turned out to be bone dust. Human bone. Why they were grinding remains a mystery. Ceremonial use, dietary supplementation, animal feed. Well, I mean, there is that like bone meal sort of thing, so maybe any one of those things. I understand the company's desire to expand Omega deeper into the cave system. Still, there's no practical way of doing it without damaging sections of the excavation site. Do we really need a STEM station down here? These ruins are still mostly unexplored, but their inhabitants were remarkable, even from what little we know. Their technology was far more advanced than any other civilization from this period by hundreds of years. The historical significance of these findings cannot be overstated. They could change everything we know about our earliest ancestors. I mean, the fact that this whole civilization is at the bottom of the ocean, like the literal bottom of the ocean, probably is an indicator of a lot of things. Already changing everything we know about our earliest ancestors. I implore you to halt expansion until we can find a way to preserve the ruins. At the very least, allow me to plead my case in person when you arrive next week. A C-14 sample from the oldest milled bones have been dated 1650 AD. Meanwhile, the structures themselves go back thousands of years. Perhaps the sample was contaminated? Maybe. Either way, we're dealing with the site, and must keep the site intact until we understand what we're dealing with. The core samples were drilled at 5671 hertz and 1.29 meters per second squared. Indicate that most of the cave system comprises calcic plagioclase, sanidine with augite, olivine, and small amounts of liasite. This is unusual for the region, especially the ocean floor. The weathering further suggests this outcrop was exposed to sun and wind some 2,000. That's kind of wild, though. Like 2,000 years ago, and when did you say it was like 1650 AD? I don't know what time it is now, so yeah. I don't think there was a year anywhere that I can remember. Today my heart is heavy with grief. I received the terrible news that Yvette was tragically injured. The thought of informing Captain Haskine up top is just horrid. The loss is truly devastating. I found the critters had escaped from animal testing. They were breeding in the refrigeration tanks. I don't know what my colleagues were doing with them in the lab. Still, they should be more careful. Those things are nasty. Fluoroantimonic, acidic blood and all. Got word of the base lockdown. Guess I'm going to be stuck here for a while. I'm not complaining. Can't keep moving people into the temple, even if the quarantine only lasts a few days. They are damaging an incredible valuable excavation site. Find another place to put them. Everyone is piled into the Prime Omega laboratory. My claustrophobia, get me out of there. Dude, this guy just complains about everything to save people. It has been so tranquil. Where is everybody? The deacon chamber alarm was going nuts. I looked at the lab floor door. It was piled high with congealed torso. Oh. Oh. At first glance, I could see something that looked like a gnarled tree with knotted branches and a twisting trunk, but upon closer inspection, its branches were made up of human arms and legs, twisted and contorted into grotesque shapes. The trunk was composed of torsos, stacked one on top of the other. Their eyes and mouths open in eternal screams of agony. The creature seemed to pulsate with life, its limbs writhing and twitching as if it were in constant pain. Every now and then a blood-curdling scream would emit from their mouths. I've collapsed the bridge to ensure it stays in the lab. Am I going to the lab? Because that's not good. I don't fear death, for I know nothing is left to experience pain once my mind is gone, but I would have liked to explore more of the world and uncover our shared past. Alas, even this current project, which will take my life, remains unfinished. The many stories in these walls waiting to be told will not find their interpreter in me. There is comfort in meeting my end locked up in a temple erected by a lost civilization. It is a good death for an adventurer. You're not wrong. If you find this log, please have my body sent to the corpse ring for burial. I promised my parents I would return to them. Fair enough. If that's your body, then I'll deal with it later. Alright. We got a crane.
Oh, jeez. That is a long drop.
Distance to bottom of crevice is incalculable.
Well, that
Thank
makes
you.
me feel better.
What are you going to do?
Gotta get across, obviously. Need to bridge the gap. Somehow.
Yeah, I don't think I have the materials for this right now. I don't have what I need for this body. There's nothing else in here, so time for Bear. Alright, Mr. Bear, let's get exploring.
Scary things?
Yes.
Scary things. Yet.
The creature from the brain. Whatever it is, you likely have not seen the last of it.
Oh,
I
definitely
am
not.
brave and strong.
I hope so, my friend.
And smart.
I hope so. For both our sakes.
Got a door, security. Oh,
Be
hi.
sure not to spend working hours in piety. The workplace is the ideal place to discover more about yourself.
Your
Is it?
body is a temple, a vessel, if you will. So keep things pure and tidy for the mother's sake.
Okay.
Employment should be your vessel. Work is when you feel most alive, loved, accessible.
Cain's nature is to shine the light of understanding into the world's darkest regions. But remember, dying is the hard part.
Is it?
On the other hand, working is easy, and the nexus awaits us after death.
That's a nice fantasy. I heard that lady crying, so that must be the congealed bodies. Fire. Alright, let's
Please select
hack in.
subsystem.
Alright, I'm not going to touch this because I haven't seen anything for it yet. There is... What is this? Aha. Do I need this bad boy? I did. Wonderful. Oh, that's the last time I can use it. Okay. No movement detected. Okay. Broadcasting audio to artifact storage lab. So I'm going to need something for that. Probably some sort of audio recording. Okay, vent.
You are in artifact storage.
What's in the trash? That looks like a brain. Lovely. That oh god. Is that a brain with like all these in the body, just no muscle, no skin, nothing but nerves? Ugh. Wild. The same picture. That is So gross. Is that Cyrillic? I think it is. I can't read it though. Yeah, I definitely can't read that. Oh. Is that like a dead Russian officer or something? Yeah, wow indeed. Fascinating. So, no messages found. Okay.
Pieces and parts. This would be a fun puzzle.
What do you mean?
An apt analogy, my friend. A puzzle solved too late.
Mac, are you seeing this? Look at the artifacts. The stone, it's like the one we saw before, but the symbol.
It's Soviet Russian. What the hell?
Hope loved puzzles.
Let's take a look. Organic sampler.
Empty.
An observation pod, my friend. With nothing to observe.
Why?
Like this, something could get out.
Or in.
What does that mean? So that's the plate with the Cyrillic on it. Yeah, whatever. Is it a door or something? The most something feature or striking feature of the artifact is an intricately engraved Russian symbol at its center. The symbol appears to be a stylized representation of a double-headed eagle, which historically signifies imperial authority and might. What were the Russians doing down here? The fuck? There's a PDA. Liza Simpson, anthropologist. Ayo! Let's go. Reggie used to spend his days at my feet, and now he sits on my desk in a well-deserved position of prominence. He will always be my most cherished possession. After all, the loyal pup was awarded to me by Cain himself upon his glorious rebirth. So I'm guessing dead dog. Yeah. The anthropological laboratory is well stocked, as my choker position demands. The specimens are mostly well... The noises are back. Specimens are mostly well preserved. My assistant is an adequate aid and welcome company, despite some squeamishness on his part. I've begun analyzing the samples, starting with the 3 sets of human remains discovered in the ocean floor during construction of the thermal reactor. Low temperatures aided in their preservation. Initial dating puts them in the late 20th century, with clothing suggestions Soviet military personnel circa the 1980s. So this is definitely... It kind of looks like the Neo 80s that movies in the 80s and 90s used to have, the tech here, but I'm guessing this is like at least 100 years into our future, but I don't think I saw a date. Anyway, cause of death has not been established conclusively, but there are signs of malnutrition and starvation. I'll perform a dissection to study their diet after this recording. Then I'll begin an initial pass on the anthropological specimens supplied by Dr. Moon. There's a definite incongruence with the specimens received by Baron, which are much older. So I'm guessing she's like a, what are they called? It's cultural, then archaeology, then... Oh my god. The CSI anthropology stuff. I can't remember the name right now. I took a class once though. It's cool. I looked into the signal that drew Kane Corporation to this place. The instruction set is naval, using defunct Soviet encryption on a ULF, 12 seconds, repeating, how could the signal emanate from the bottom of the Pacific 150 years after the fall of the Soviet Union? The message requests the evacuation of 32 crew in good health. Judging by the 3 fellows I've been studying, help never came. That's typically the case. In other news, my relationship with the new assistant is deteriorating. He recoiled in disgust when he saw Reggie, horrified that I put the dog on display. Oh, so it is a dead dog, but it's not like a little ashen an urn. It's like taxidermied. It's bizarre that a man who works with human remains is bothered by beautiful work. Oh yeah, if I had just read a little bit more. Nevertheless, I've noted to discuss the matter with management and church officials. Oh, you're taking it official. Okay, lady. I've been asked to break bread with Celia on Cane Day. Reggie, this calls for a real celebration. We retrieved patient 818386, although the infection had rendered him unconscious by the time we found him. We placed him in a hyperbaric chamber for further study. He claims to have no memory of his infection vector. The medics don't know if his condition is contagious, so they're taking all possible precautions. Initial scans show his brain is in a state of constant activity that looks like dreaming. So, this is kind of like going back to the whole, that drug or whatever was in the system, or other people were talking about dreaming and having weird dreams. So, I don't know who this is. We're going to jury rig some devices to record his thoughts. What worries us most is that the infection is dissolving his biomatter. Hair, skin, and muscle are falling to the floor. Several of his organs are failing. Further expeditions into the well have been halted until we know more. 818386's affliction is morbidly fascinating. Fuck. Ultra. I can't remember what it was called. I spent nights watching his body's slow deterioration through the glass portals. I even catch myself speaking to him when we're alone, airing my frustrations as if he were my therapist. I didn't expect to find therapeutic sanctuary in the disintegrating miracle that is my grouchy former assistant, but here we are. Kane delivers when all seems lost. Over the past year, most of his body mass is sloughed off, but his brain and nervous system remain... Oh, those are the pictures we saw. It's her assistant. They appear to be functioning normally, although they are sending and receiving ghost signals. He seems blissfully unaware of his predicament. Thanks to this horrific miracle of biology, we have resumed efforts to record his thoughts. If we can make sense of the data, we may gain some insight into his affliction. The first recording should be ready within an hour. Celia, I know we wanted to be kept personally abreast of any new developments with our patient. The first recordings of 818386 are possibly more astounding than his physical condition. He's remained fully cognizant. At the same time, he appears to be experiencing some confusion surrounding his memories, which he already mentioned when he was first quarantined. We've requested that a relevant specialist be sent here to help us. Until then, we'll keep monitoring and recording. I continue to visit him whenever I can. Somehow, even when I was talking to my dog, I didn't realize how desperate I was for companionship. The shock of his condition, life pared down to a fragile network of signals, has forced me to admit how far away from everything I feel. Trapped in this claustrophobic complex at the bottom of the ocean, working toward what, exactly? Dr. Herefis has concluded that 818386 visions are real memories, but they are bleeding into him from an external source. He is inheriting the memories from something. So the weird dreams that people have been having are actually memories that are being implanted in them. Can't deny that 8186's memories frequently corroborate new findings to which he is not privy. Does he understand that these memories are not his own, or is he beginning to think they're his real memories? Is he trapped in those moments? Dr. Herefis has identified the cause of 818386's condition. Foreign microbes resembling a fungal growth in his brain. Dr. Moon codified the microbe as a more complex strain of PS139. As I'm sure you know, a protoform of PS139 is what drew Kane here in the first place, and why the original alpha base was built. Meanwhile, we are investigating ways to establish a continuous feed of his thoughts so that he... Can you stop whistling, please? So we can talk to us directly. Is it strange that I've come to see him as a friend despite his condition? I think about what it would be to experience other people's memories as my own. What happens to your sense of self when you feel like you've lived 100 lives? You know, that's really an interesting question. Oh, sorry, I'm getting messages about jobs. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, what happens to your sense of self when you feel like you've lived 100 lives? So is this like you feel like you've lived 100 lives in the sense that 100 lives are being transplanted into your brain? Or is your sense of self inherently tied to having lived hundreds of lives? You know? Doctor is waxing poetic about an arrowhead that is the source of the infection. I'm surrounded by idiots. I miss peaceful strolls to commune with the Father and watch the light show. At least he understands. Liza, you're too close to the subject, and this project has exceeded your scope of expertise. I've put in a formal request with corporate for your transfer off the mule. Reggie, what am I to do? I'm gonna look it up because it's bothering me. It's bioinf, but it's like biological anthropology with criminology. Okay, so that's what I was thinking of. So she's a biological anthropologist, so she looks into like the biology of human evolution and stuff like that, and biological understandings. All right, let's go into the vent.
Mortuary cabinet open. Resealed to avoid thawing.
Charlie, look at the uniforms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the
they're
Russian?
Soviet too.
2? What do you mean? Inventory tag. Smells like toast. And a lighter. That's a cool lighter. And then Comrade Krill, you must commandeer 3 suits from the locked storage. First locate the thermite ingredients, potassium, ferric oxide, and aluminum. Then meet me in the pantry. Unlocks 3 suits from locked storage. Okay. He was stuck. I don't know. I don't know what I'll need these for, but.
Oh no, Charlie Mac.
Oh God.
I see it, baby. It's okay.
That's the creature that came out of the brain vat tumor.
Its cries.
I do not like this.
That's
He needs a
fucked.
way around it.
There is no alternate route, I'm afraid.
Then he has to move it.
Move it.
How? Let's go forward. Bye, Mose. Sorry. No, it's not okay. Moses is dead. And I have a feeling Moses has a little bit of hope in him, you know, like their daughter. Death 4. Wait, I missed 2 deaths? What? What the fuck? When could I have died? Huh. Anyway, I think I'm good here for now. She's still underwater. Wait. Did I need frequencies? Oh, yeah. Port confidential. No, that's not what I need. Some interesting shit happening down here. Okay. So.
Heavy on the central apparatus. 1138. Power procedure initiated.
Children should not play near this machine, Charlie.
You're not wrong.
You're probably right, Mose.
Okay. So I need a velocity and a frequency. I think I saw those numbers somewhere over here. Maybe in this terminal. There's no message. No, it wasn't there. Was it in the PDA? I saw it somewhere. don't remember where. I'm gonna do a double check. No, I don't think it's in her notes. Nope. Is it here? No, it's not there. Where did I see those? Wait, is there... No, it's not there. I can check Mac. Though... Maybe it was? There it is. Okay. Core sample. So 5671. 5671 1.29. Remember that. 5671 1.29. 5671. Come on. 1.29. 5671. No, backwards. Got it.
Warning.
Nice.
Kane, heavy under-central apparatus 113A in operation. Operation should be conducted by licensed HUDA engineers only.
Is that so?
So I've got possible internship stuff. Or not internship stuff, job stuff. Yeah. I'm getting messages about that, setting up interviews and stuff, so... Hopefully I can get a job within the next few weeks.
I got the drill to finish its run.
Still have all your arms?
Legs too.
Congratulations.
Looks like a cave on the other side.
That cave system will lead you to Alpha Base, assuming you haven't destabilized its structural integrity. It very well could collapse on you.
Bucket of optimism, are you, pal?
Dead diver. Lovely. Does he have power?
There's a dead diver here. He died in his suit.
May his mind find the nexus. Does he have anything useful?
Let's find out. Hydrophone. Oh. What is that? Omnidirectional recording device, super sensitive and precise. Looks like it still works. Empty has bag. Fairly senior diver gear. Never hurts to have some extra pockets. Can withstand toxic spills and store acid. And welding rods. Maintain infrastructure. Cool. Another PDA. Let's find out who this person was. Roger Callan, marine biologist. Funny how seemingly insignificant events can drastically change your life. One moment I was pinging the ocean floor looking for whale signs, and the next I was promoted. This is not how I expected my life to turn out. I had a mountain of educational debt and a miserable wife. I could still hear her voice. Who studies marine biology anyway? She repeatedly asked this question for 10 years straight. You'll never amount to anything, Roger. I should have listened to your mother. Blah, blah, blah. Well, look at me now. Well, if you're in a relationship with someone like that, then you should probably rethink your life choices. Professors, allow me to be the first to welcome you to Alpha. This is the first momentous step towards understanding more of our past and exploiting it for future profit. I am thrilled that you have agreed to join me and Kane in this undertaking. If you have any questions, I am at your disposal. I've mapped most of the site already, and I'm preparing to lead expeditions into the temple system, which I'm sure you will both want to be a part of. Until then, welcome to our last frontier on planet Earth, our very own abyss. Kane plans to exploit the fauna here. The oceans are mostly fished out, and seafood is a rare delicacy, but in this region, marine life seems to thrive. I caught it. Stupendous, definitive proof that something in this cave system is allowing complex life to exist and evolve over 20,000 feet below the ocean surface. It's beautiful. Okay, maybe not beautiful. It's a maggot, a particularly feisty one at that. It immediately latched onto my wrist and started sucking my blood. Predatory behavior means there is prey, which means there is more discoveries to be made. Professor Skullwalker, I would also like to take this opportunity to express my admiration for you in particular. Your voyages beyond the outer rims played no small part in igniting my passion for exploration. I would love to share some stories with you, over a drink perhaps, one pioneer to another. I've been feeding my new pet algae from around the base. We have no shortage of the stuff. The little beastie's appetite seems to know no limits, and its growth rate is staggering. Oh. That's the thing with the acid blood. Maybe. The professors weren't as keen to join my expedition as I'd hoped. Chambers, I understand. I've heard about the side effects of a full body transplant. She's probably not as fit as she looks, and getting around in a dive suit is already challenging. Skullwalker, though, I'm disappointed. One of the last true frontiersmen of our time should be thrilled to participate in an honest exploration again, or at least talk about it. But all he asks me about is my family. You may be my greatest hero, sir, but even you won't entice me into speaking about my ex-wife. There's not enough room here for that conversation. So he did get divorced. I was so eager to see how large the maggot would grow, I began feeding it my own blood. After all, that was the first thing I went for. I didn't factor in that its increase in strength had not been proportional to its growth and size. It appears to be developing a heightened awareness of its surroundings. Have you ever been looked at hungrily by a dog-sized oozing balloon-like thing? It's even less fun than it sounds. So it definitely is that thing. Just wanted to say, should you hear lard banging in my laboratory, do not be alarmed. It's just an experiment I'm running. Everything is proceeding as intended, though I would advise against entering my work area without me, especially if you have recently eaten chicken. Yeah. As a senior ranking member of this endeavor, I am ordering everyone to remain inside Alpha Base until further notice. Should you hear knocking, slithering, or any other unusual noise coming from outside, proceed to another part of the base, just to be safe. Then call me. Mr. Callan, while the board appreciates your enthusiasm for every project and your role identifying the site, they would like to remind you that your job is to facilitate the research of Professor Chambers and Skullwalker and collect samples for our experts who just arrived on the deep-sea rig. None of this requires you to conduct your own studies. The research budget will not be altered, barring exceptional circumstances, so please focus on your just prescribed duties. Found the little bastard. It burrowed into the sand and was catching small fish. It seems to have evolved into an ambush predator, like a bobbit worm. Incredible. This physiological and behavioral changes are happening right before my eyes. Mr. Callan, the board is indeed interested in this new specimen, but they must again remind you that your job is to simply retrieve new samples and send them to Deep Sea A15. Alpha is not yet equipped to study xeno life forms. Please consider your significant outstanding debts to Kane and the fact that, although you are separated, your ex-wife is still a shareholder of your debt as you are of hers. A spike in seismic activity caused the collapse of the primary ingress into the cave and temple structure. We are sending a drilling technician to widen the entrance so that supply shipments can be resumed. In the meantime, you're advised to implement a ration system and reserve medications for emergencies. A fragile cave system isn't the best place to use sonic attractors, but how else am I supposed to attract larger fish? While the attractors were working, my new buddy managed to snag a few juicy specimens. The sonic attractors also wrecked most of the electrical systems and distorted the magnetic field, which the walls amplified. Maybe this will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. The new, larger entrance will be a much better staging ground for expeditions. I imagine you're a cut to the chase sort of guy, so I'd say limited to 18 feet in diameter max, and go from there. With the recent collapse, it's the only way out of this place. Report back to me on your progress tomorrow. There's no good way to say this, so I'll just rip the band-aid. We're sealed in completely. I don't know how it happened, but Gunderson's drilling caused another cave-in. But fear not. We all know the value of our work, and so does Kane. I'm certain they will spare no expense to free us. You know, something I'm seeing a commonality is that people here definitely research shit above their station. There's just people doing stuff they're not supposed to, and it's all going wrong. And it's not just one person; it's multiple people. I'll just wait here for Gunderson to open the passage. Didn't check my gear before I left. Guess I never learned. Sheila would shake her head and laugh if you saw me now. Same old Roger, always getting ahead of himself. I wonder what she would say if she knew I named the maggot after her. The little guy's got legs now, many of them, as if it wasn't horrifying enough. I suppose if I die, I could be satisfied that here, at the edge of the world, I brushed up against mysteries beyond my comprehension, mysteries to which I led the way. Only getting 1 BPS. I guess they're moving the data receivers elsewhere. The Newman is not going to be happy trapped down here. I'm amazed Kane would risk pissing that thing off. Mr. Callan, with deep regret, the board must inform you that we have abandoned this forward operation. Please understand that it's not a reflection of your work to date as the result of repeat violations by the Newman. The escalation of Alpha lends itself perfectly to seal and forget procedure. The board asks that you pass through on their sincere regret for those unfortunate events to the rest of your crew and thank them for their service. You'll be pleased to know that your hard work won't be lost. The construction of a new base has already been approved. In light of the above, we have released your ex-wife from her debt. She will surely be in the Nexus, waiting for you with her arms wide open. Congratulations and farewell. Wait, released from her debt. Does that mean you killed her? Is that what that means? Because that's what it sounds like. Certainly sounds like that. With arms wide open. Thank you, Crane. Cool. What's all this then? Stalactites, lava flow. Oh, is this the maggot? It's huge!
Holy shit. What is that?
It looks like, well, a giant maggot.
Oh my god.
I do not like this.
High city integrity compromised. Energy reserves below 10%.
I have to find some way past it.
Some way past it. Tall maggot. Well, let's up here first. Skeleton, boneyard. So it's eating a lot of things down there. Oh, there's so much shit. Trench wall, stimulate, barrels, galleon. Galleon? Oh, fuck.
Oh my. It's amazing.
Is that what I think it is?
Like a toy.
It's a Spanish galleon. It must have sunk and crashed into the top of the chamber.
Not yesterday either. How old is this place?
Old. Far older than the ship.
Warning. Major structural instabilities detected. Use caution when working around this artifact.
Careful around that thing. Could dislodge really easy.
The deck looks intact. I'm going in it.
Charlie? Why?
I have the barest beginning of a thought.
This woman...
Trying to find out when this game takes place. I didn't realize it was a sequel. I'm reading up on it now. It says the game has been compared with science fiction horror film Event Horizon. That's what I was talking about a couple streams ago, was that movie that this is very much like. And Sanitarium. I just want to know when it takes place. I don't see anything about it. But it is a sequel, and I had no idea. Oops. I'm going to go back first. I wasn't finished over there. So much in the galleon. You can go inside the galleon. I don't have the power for this.
I'm in the captain's quarters. The wood is really rotten here.
Warning. Energy reserves below 10%.
Uh-oh.
You're running out of time, Charlie.
She is not the only one.
Let's check that globe real quick. Ignore the octopus. Oh, fuck. It's a puzzle. Okay. 1 second, though. With arms wide open. 1, 2. Yeah, let's just open that. Okay. 603. 2 correct, but wrong. Oh. 2 correct, but wrong. Like 2 are correct, but wrongly placed. 1, 2, 3. 1 is correct and well placed. So 3's in the right spot. 2 correct, so 3's right. 1 is correct, but wrongly placed. So 8. So 6, 8, and 3. 8. Wait, it's not 8. No, nothing is correct. 1 correct, but wrongly placed. 2 correct, but wrong. 2 are correct, but wrongly placed. It's 0, 6, 3. 1 is correct and well placed. Oh, yeah. 0. Oops. Oh my god. Going too fast. Wait. Is that not... That wasn't right? 1 correct, but wrongly placed. So 6. Wait. Okay, so maybe it's not 3. It's not 8. It's not 3. What's correct? It's not 8. Just smelled something. The dog's probably like in her ear. Which I gotta clean today. 1/8. So I thought I had that. I thought I was like. Timmy, you smell. Why do you smell? Why are you stinky? Okay. 918. No. 6. 6 is right, but wrongly placed. 0. 6, 0. 2. Yeah, 602. So 2's in the middle. So 026. Got it.
Amazing.
Alexander.
It is pretty.
Everything this must have seen.
Yes. Especially at the end.
Oh.
Powder.
What do we have here?
Potassium permanganate. A disinfectant. And deodorizer.
We could use a lot of that.
If it still has efficacy, it's ancient.
Makes like a rancid diaper stuff with fetid cabbage. Fungus. So this can kill fungus. This is just a thing. Okay. Time to book it. I haven't seen any fungus that needs killing yet. I like how the more I progress through the game, the like wider the sections get, and like the more shit there is to do in each one. Old ship bow.
Warning. Major structural instabilities detected. Use caution when working around this artifact.
The bow of that thing could come apart any second, Charlie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, creepy. What? No. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I feel like I'm done with her for now. Oh my god, I have so many items. Organic sampler. I'm gonna try combining stuff. I have so many items to combine. Wait. No. We can break things apart. Drills in, sucks in fluid. Let's check that. Oh. How about you? Alright. Acid and dry bag. Got it. So I'm done with him. This was... What are you? Green... Green. Oh. What?
Charlie, you see this? The reaction in the metal?
Yeah. It's amazing. Some sort of chemical reaction?
An ancient technology. And like everything else here, one better left alone.
No, fuck
Wish
you.
I had the luxury.
So this is the first one. Oh, it's a puzzle. That one turns everything off. No. That one's first. It's calling me. I did it. Okay. Okay. Well, now what? Can't do anything else. Okay, I feel like I've done all I can with him. There. Wasn't there something here for recordings? What was that? Yeah, what the fuck is that? I thought there was something. Wait, what's that? Oh. No. Huh.
I do not like these sounds.
Mm-mm.
They are wrong.
They are
The
wrong.
cries. I remember them from my fugue. Somehow.
Now we have them.
I don't want them.
So I'm done with the vent. Do I use it here? No. No, there's nothing else here. There's just something I'm missing with the crane. I have to put something here and here. No. No. I'm stumped. I don't know what I can combine. No. Fuck. I could have sworn I saw something that needed like a recording. Maybe it was here. I'm not sure. You have to go a long way around and explore her sections again. Cause I know I saw something for like that voice recording. What's who's it? And you know what? I bet I have to get this figurehead to fall. And I also bet going here is going to kill me. Which... Oh, maybe not. Ugh. Yep. Okay, that could be death number 3 that I missed out on. Oh, gruesome. Very gruesome. Nice. Which death was that? Oh. Death 7? Oh. Interesting. So I guess there's no order to them? I don't think there's anything left with the diver. No, I grabbed everything you say. Yeah, okay. So we just have to fucking go back up top. There's something I'm missing. Right. Yeah, there wasn't anything else on that boat. Did they leave a message? Nope. How do I get this to fall? I need something else. Anything else I can do with the vent? No. It's so fucking weird. I know there was something I had. Oh. Right, I forgot there was an in-between space.
Once started, employment is a light that never...
They're gonna talk so much. Jesus. Shit. I don't know what to do here. That goes back. What about this door?
This door is locked. This door is extra locked.
Yeah, it is.
I hear you, Moses. I hear you. Just outside. Just outside. This is my lab.
Great. Work on getting him out of there. I'm on my way.
My Mac.
Okay, what do I need? I need something here. Acid? No. No. The terminal that I don't know what to do with. Oh. Oops, wrong thing. Movement. Oh god.
It will not stay long.
Perhaps it needs more motivation.
What do you mean? More motivation. Fuck. What could possibly be more motivation? So that's not enough. Subsystem. I'm not sure what else I have to do here. I didn't see anything that showed subsystems. And oh, what do you got?
This door won't budge. Its gears are locked tight. The gears are metal. And metal can be moved by magnets.
I have not seen a magnet yet. What am I going to do with this acid? Is there a magnet here? No, because I need to knock that down. Is there a magnet here? I solved this, but there was nothing else. There's no way the acid... Oh, shit. Okay. It was the acid. There we go. Just like that.
That did that.
Loud noises.
That does not look stable. I'd get across that fast.
I'm gonna.
Not sure if fast is the right approach here.
Oh. Wait. Oh. Huh? How do I even get across? Oh. Okay. I had to click across. That's very intuitive.
Oh, man.
Mac, I am glad you are not dead.
Thanks, Bear.
What happened?
Thanks.
Crane came apart behind me and fell into the breach. Whew. Barely made it. Not going back that way.
There is no
No
going
shit.
back.
Who are you anyway?
Please.
My name is Farhan.
Oh.
I was a researcher here once. Long ago. Maybe. Things are still blurry. Strange. My head hurts.
And what? You think you're pinned under rubble? How about the rest of you? It hurting too?
No, I feel nothing. Nothing but my head. And I can't see anything.
Oh, fuck.
It's complete darkness.
We'll find you. Just hang on.
I have an idea. So I think Farhan is Dr. The anthropologist's assistant. The one who's just a brain and nerves. I'm pretty sure that's Farhan. That's why he has no face on the thingy. And he can't see, he can't feel anything because his body literally just fell off. So we're gonna get there and we're just gonna be a brain. That's what it's gonna be.
You are in Omega Lab, a black band restricted area.
Ooh, Omega Lab.
Clean room sterilization system active.
What do I got? Biological enzyme dispersing system. And that. Do I have anything for that? Biological enzyme dispersing system. Ooh, okay. I'm going to grab biological sample.
Insert biological sample for decontamination
Oh.
database.
Wait. I don't have a biological. Maybe. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. I don't have a sample.
Liquid nitrogen decontamination in progress. No
That's-
foreign contaminants found.
That sounds intense. Okay, so I don't have... I don't have that yet. Let's see the door. Access. Remote lockout. Okay. So I need to find a sample. I also need to find a way to fucking... So I need a magnet for that door. I need...
Don't you see our work with the church?
We give back through achieving success for the.
Okay, I
That's
don't...
bullshit.
So that... Okay. This, I don't know. I don't know what these subsystems mean. Numbers... I literally haven't seen anything like that anywhere else. Subsystems anywhere? Nope. Can't get through the vent. No. What is this for? What is this for? Yeah, I don't think Bear has anything else to do right now. Let's see if you can take apart shit. Oh! Throw it into the eyes of an attacker. Lighter? Nope. What do I need this for? No. Something goes here. No. Was there anything else out here? Oh yeah, there was. Ooh. Ripped up body.
Kane's reign.
Is that? Oh, are they?
I do not like this.
They were vivisected.
And displayed, I imagine.
Where are we?
You are in hell. We all are.
Lovely. Red barrier. There's gotta be something important here. Mobile science lab. Ooh. Nothing added. Like this. Nice. No reaction template found. Added some iron oxide. So I need more. No. This. Thermite. Thermite. Oh, fuck yeah. Combine. Let's make some thermite, baby. I got a lighter too. Okay. So what do I need thermite for? What? Oh. Rubble. Let's see. security terminal.
Security system looks like overlooking the site below.
They must have recorded everything.
I'm gonna... Oh shit. What? Good person. Love that screaming. I cannot tell what's happening here. Oh, a wrench. I didn't even see that there. Hmm. Star 67. I don't know what that meant. Not quite sure what the purpose of this is. I was seeing some like people following each other, I think. I could have sworn there were two people. I guess it's just the one. He's just walking around. Oh, what's this? 1-4? Is it 1467? Oh. Last mission. That's all I got there. 1467. Alright, let's skedaddle. I believe that. I think that was the number. 1467. Well, either way, we got our thermite for... I don't know why, but we got it. Oh, hi.
Damn it all.
Oh, God.
The congealed bodies.
They look almost...
Melted?
That's what I need to sample.
Partially digested.
Perfect. And the machine's going to cleanse that, and then I'll be able to walk through.
Adding sample genetics to database. Liquid nitrogen
Nice.
decontamination in progress.
Got it. The doorway should be clear. Oh, wait. No? No?
Clean room sterilization system active.
I thought I... So, it did not cleanse it. Looks like I can't. Okay.
Clean room sterilization system active.
Alright.
Decontamination protocols usually flood a room with liquid nitrogen.
That's what I was expecting.
And seize up the system.
Oh.
I can pretty much shatter anything in here.
Oh, seize up the system. Okay. So maybe that? Yep. Got it.
Warning. Liquid nitrogen overload.
Let me get the fuck out of here.
And the door.
The floor will be slick, Mac. Be careful with your footing.
How was I fine in here with all the liquid nitrogen flowing? The fuck? Wait. Can I grab? Oh, it's all frozen. Got it. I wonder we'll all need their thermite then.
Kane's rain.
Oh my god.
Bodies? It's a creature made of bodies?
I do not like this.
This place.
Huh.
It's just a descent into madness.
Yeah.
You are beginning to understand.
Like that movie, Event Horizon. Alright, so I need something to put in the microscope, but what? No. Oh, terminal. Always look at the trash first. That's a body. People, do you want the truth about the Transcendence chip? The church says the device will let you live on in the Nexus, but that's not true. Don't be fooled by their lies. Protect yourself and your body from Kane's deceit. Yellow leaf always. Yellow leaf forever. Some sort of genetic marker. More. U1. That's gross. I don't know what's happening to you either.
What is it?
Looks like spores coming off of this thing.
Highly
Spores.
volatile, I'm afraid. You should stay clear. Or find a way to purge the air.
I'd purge
Thermite.
this whole fucking place if I could.
Language, Mark.
You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna get a death out of it. And what a glorious death it is. Wow. As Mac becomes part of the amalgam of bodies. Lovely. Which death with that? 6. Okay. What? Combine the thermite and the lighter and see if that's the way. No. Eat through most metals. Oh wait, what if I need the thermite? No. Okay. What is... Will bear need the thermite? I mean, there is metal. He said it was magnetic, but... I guess we can find out. No. That's not right. Okay. So, what am I missing here? Oh, there's other things to take a look at. Green, green, double green. Have it? Alright, there's more to explore with Mac. Door, screen, toilet, body bags. Lovely. Now we're in dead space. Life support system. Oh, fuck. Oh, do I... Go tag. What the fuck?
Ugh. You gotta be kidding me.
More of that plant-like growth. This is horrid.
Plants should not grow like this.
You're not wrong.
The containment is quite volatile, yes.
But what is it? Something native to this undersea environment?
Could be.
Precisely.
It's a coral.
Indigenous.
They were using embalming fluid.
Maybe trying to stop the spread of it. Careful, that stuff burns hot.
use that thing. Okay. Bombing fluid. There's nothing else I can do with that. So I think I'm gonna need this. Oh. Yep, okay, so that's what I need. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it because... Oops. Because... I'm gonna need that for Bear. And I can't remember that shit. Okay, so we got red, one here, off, on, off, on. Got it.
Alert. Atmosphere flush complete.
Yay, I don't know what that did. About to find out. Hi, Bear. Ooh, I can go places now. New places. PDA. Burnt bodies. What is that? Melted rapid expanding foam canister. And a breast pump. Okay. Yeah, it does. So there's nothing else I need from that. Oh. She's cute. Okay, there's an order to it. Got it. Magnet. Magnet. Okay, cool. So I'll check that PDA. I'm gonna take a quick, 2-second break to feed my dog. Come on, Sammy. I return. Alright. Oh, Saleya. Priestess 9? What? Oh, probably from the religious order thing. Here we go again. After the initial shock, it's a wild ride of laughter, tears, and cravings. I'm a lousy parent. Why does Cain keep blessing me with children? A thought occurred to me as the Cain Day celebrations came to a close. Patient 818386's fog of memories is like an amniotic fluid. He will be reborn and transformed by new knowledge, not unlike our glorious father Cain. As I pondered this, a minor quake shook the mule. No one was hurt. Could this mean that he is the next crucial step towards true ascension beyond the Nexus? I don't want to presume too much, but the area isn't prone to tectonic activity, and no one can explain what caused the quake. I had a yucca shake an hour ago, and now I'm literally crying from the pain. I never suffered acid reflux before this pregnancy, and now I'm wondering what other surprises may be in store. If this is a gift, then why does it feel like my body is rebelling? Exalted Father on high, I received some interesting information from one of the staff, Dr. Eliza Simpson, who approached me to discuss A18336, afflicted with an unknown ailment. For brevity, I have included a report written up by Dr. Herfist, who was brought to study the patient. In summary, it posits that A18336 has somehow inherited the memories. Dr. Simpson claims to have confirmed these reports personally. If there's even a shred of truth in all this, developing the means to transpose memories would have tremendous implications for the Church. It could pave the path to extending the lives of our venerable members and representatives and revolutionize how we teach and reach. raise those within the Kane family. I recommend that this research be prioritized, but we will proceed as you deem fit. You know what those bodies remind me of? The unification from Dead Space. Very similar. Today at lunch, Yvette asked me if I was planning a baby moon. I pretended to be above such indulgences, but really I would love some time away to get some comfortable with the reality of this child. Closer inspection of the microbial infection growing in patient 818386's brain revealed a wedge-shaped object implanted between C1 and C2 vertebra. It is cervical, so neck, top of the neck. The thing is crudely manufactured, but the initial infection is spread from its piercing tip. I have liaised with Baron, and we are at loggerheads over how to proceed with this heretical matter. Our debates are made more challenging by my uncle's obvious glee at my condition. He always seems happier that I am about my fruitfulness, worthy of a priestess of Cain, and he uses praise to avoid responding to my arguments. What am I to him, really? What am I to Cain? Compounding my heterodox nightmare, the archaeology department has reported that the cover stone that has been placed at the recovered human remains was carved at least 2,000 years before their death. The timeline of human achievement canonized by the church does not permit for such aberration. Were it not for the potential significance of PS-139, I would have shut down this entire operation a long time ago. Liza is now a participant in the dream along with 81836. Oh shit. She's been screaming for 7 days straight. I'm not sure if they are screams of ecstasy or pain, but I can't help envying the intensity of her experience. I can feel the iron hold of my incarcerator tighten as I struggle to free myself from its gestating grip. I wish to visit the Mother's Shrine on my next shore leave, but first I must repent for these thoughts. Corbin, I received multiple reports of the staff suffering from hallucinations similar to what we've observed in 818386. We're not prepared for an outbreak. I recommend that high security containment and quarantine procedures be enacted immediately, at least until we have a better understanding of the microbe. You're instructed to bypass Baron and have the team organized by Choka directly. Despite the quarantine, an aerosolized form of PS-139 has spread throughout the facility. Is this the work of Yellowleaf? We've locked down this meal quadrant as best we can. Dr. Moon managed to get the air filtration working. Then she said her oculars were glitching, and she needed a special tool from her office. I haven't seen her since. Oh. I have that tool. It's harder to imagine this is a divine gift of the corridors are filled with screams. I've started seeing things, slivers of others' memories, flashes of violence. I've seen what the infection is doing to some of my colleagues, and I dread succumbing to it. Security is attempting to control the situation, but failing. I alerted corporate earlier today, and they assured me they'd send help. I can only pray to Father and Mother that they get here soon. Cain be with us. By the mother, the security team is killing everyone. The order must have come from Baron. Damn you, Corbin. By the grace of Cain, I managed to hide, but I hear gunshots echoing through the halls. Glory to the Mother who protected and guided us as we took to the stars. Reverence to the Mother from whose womb His Holiness was reborn. Supplication to the Mother whose flesh sustains us and keeps us pure of soul. Exhortation to the Newman who will guide us to paradise. Still died. There's that Russian thing. No burnt bodies. Lovely. Okay, so I know what the magnet's for. Okay, that's all. Let's open this door. Find out what's behind door number 3. Wait, what am I missing? I'm still missing stuff. Let's see if I can take this stuff apart. This pump and that. Nope. Nope. Oh, he doesn't know what a breast pump is? The stench of burned plastic is horrendous. This ruptures of... Oh, okay. So I gotta be careful with that. Can I combine anything? I doubt this will combine as anything. Yeah. What else do I need? A human breast nurse said ungodly B cells birthed from the vat. Maybe the milk's hormones could be used to lure at some. Okay, so I need something with this. I don't know what yet. Combine with. What else do I need? No, that goes there. Embalming fluid. I'm missing something. I can't combine the thermite and the lighter. Replace the valve. Oh. I gotta replace the valve. Somehow. Okay. Alright, Bear. I have this, which, yeah. Storage lab. Water gun. So I guess. Nothing else in the embalmed corpse, right? No, I don't need that anymore. Sealed entrance. Believe.
More bodies here. In bags. Stacked this time.
For disposal. Kane security forces.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
What is that music? Wait, shower room. Can I get in there? No, okay. Okay, what else is there? Terminal. Microscope! Great. What can I do with the microscope? Well, terminal first. Oh. I don't have any samples for here, though. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that yet. What I don't get is why it won't let me put the thermite here. No. Mm. I don't know what's happening to you either, friend.
This is beyond horrible.
I'm afraid there are worse sights to come.
Okay. So I can't do anything with the frozen terminal. Yeah, she's done eating. That's fast. What are you? Oh. It's a place to go. No, I can't do anything else here. What was here? Oh. Is there something I'm missing here? Corbin. Can't go down there. Walkway? Oh!
Never seen anything like this.
Me either. It's not like any culture on the surface.
That's a hand.
It predates Western civilization.
At the bottom of the ocean?
It was not always at the bottom.
Can I go to the hand? There's nothing else I can do here. Pod. Anything this way? No. There's something I'm missing. Probably with a different character. I'm good, thanks. Don't have any samples. Already got that. Sealed engines. I don't think I have anything else to do with him. As for her, gotta replace the valve. Can I combine this with anything? No. I don't think these combine with each other. Yeah. So I gotta replace the valve. There's the only one I can think has anything. And yet... It's so creepy. There wasn't anything that left in the brain. Well, maybe I missed something in here. That was okay. No, nothing there. Oh, okay, that was that. Okay. Dead brain. Is there anything here? Oh shit.
Children should not drink this.
I really wish I hadn't seen that.
Me either. That was so gross. Oh, that was disgusting. That was so gross. That was disgusting. What do I do with this? It's not thermite. What could I do here? I'm looking for a good gift to post in this group chat. I have not found one. So, instead... In 4 hours? Alright. What do I do with this weird brain breast milk? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta place it somewhere, right? But where? There.
Interesting stratagem, my friend.
Got it. I just stuck. Did I close the door? Well, I have the solution. I can move forward. Weird brain breast milk. You heard it here, folks. Lovely. Delicious. Nutritious breast milk. Along with babies crying. Yes. That'll get our our boy to move. That was so weird. But it worked. What happens if I open it? Maybe I can't.
Got it. Moses got it. I trapped it.
Oh, that's so gross.
Well played, Moses.
I am a very smart bear now.
You are such a smart bear, Mose. I love you. Alright. Now we can move through the vent. And hopefully find a magnet and whatever else I need to open that door. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
You are in sample analysis.
You're in sample analysis. Ooh, that's a scrubber. Oh, gross. More of that genetic sample. So that's going to come in handy. XX. With Mac later, once I have those genetic samples. Dearest Peter Marshall, it's time to take action. Gather necessary tools and materials for this procedure, including gloves, sterile gauze, skin glue, tweezers, a magnifier, and a local anesthetic to numb the area. Use your fingers to locate the small irregular bump at the bottom of the skull and clean the area with a disinfectant solution. Make an incision at its base. Once the transcendence chip has been exposed, carefully grip it with your tweezers and gently pull it out. It is essential to be careful and avoid pulling too hard as this could cause damage. After removing the interface, clean the area with sterile gauze and a disinfectant solution. Finally, apply skin glue to the new site and protect it from infection. You can now think and act freely. Join us in the fight for pure humanity. Yellow leaf. Ah. This is such images. What is that? Oh. It's gross. It's disgusting. I love it. I hate it. Another PDA. Dr. Jasmine Hairfest, Chief Medical Officer. Patient 818386 has been in my care for 10 days. He exhibits the classic symptoms of a bacterial or viral infection, high fever, headache, sore throat, joint and muscle pain, weakness, and abdominal pain. We have isolated him in an isobaric chamber and observed a strict protocol. Although his condition is not within my area of expertise, I have been asked to document patient 818386's cognitive state. For better or for worse, he does not seem fully aware of his physical condition. Dr. Atlas Moon, a veteran and student of the renowned Gerardus Milan, will perform genomic analysis of the microbe. Updated on my previous report, the infection has progressed and patient 818386 is now bleeding from every orifice. Oh no. At the same time, he does not seem to be in any pain. 818386 maintains his journal and converses with medical staff. Surprisingly, the language he speaks is Russian, which isn't listed in his professional profile. Oh, the memories! Perhaps his childhood regression in response to the trauma of his condition. 818386 keeps falling into a fugue state. His vocabulary now extends to what can only be described as Proto-Mayan. Unfortunately, our records only cover a few of the terms he has used, and he cannot recall anything he spoke about after gaining full consciousness. Dr. Moon, my report is attached for your perusal. The stasis pods of the 3 products I requested for study have just arrived. I'll begin my observations post-haste. I'm convinced that patient 818386's recollections are real, even if they are not his. The live PS-139 isolated by Dr. Moon could have incredible medical applications. Following exposure, the 3 products, 2 children and 1 adult female, started falling into the same dreamlike states experienced by 818386. The children began speaking fluent Russian and recalled events from a life in Severomorsk, and though they'd witnessed them personally. Meanwhile, the adult female recounted an unspeakable sacrificial ceremony from what must be an exceedingly ancient culture. Very cool. Very cool. What do they got? Hatch. Sit. Maybe a true sample from all. Oh. So first one not found. Second one not found. Last one not found. Here. No samples. There's no samples. What was the point of coming in here?
These look like the creature Charlie found.
Yeah.
If only we could make a new one.
I can't put it anywhere. Oh. Okay, I have to find the right combination. How many are there? One? Okay, so remember green. One. There's 5. Huh. There's 5 of each. The body looks like that. No. Like that. And then the tail looks long and alien-like. Okay. That one? Yeah. What does the head look like? Fat. Not this one. What else? What's missing? Does look like the one except for the tail. Okay, there's gotta be something else that I can look at. Maybe in the terminal? Where's the one with the genetic sequencing? Is it this one? No, these are different. This is from Mac. It's like I thought it was just like copy the scrubber, but I guess not. I thought I copied it pretty well too. Like, we took a look. Let's see. So, yeah, he's got that weird body. Let's do this again. I doubt it's gonna work this time, but can't tell what kind of head that is. But the tail's the really long one, and then the legs are those. Yeah. The head. I mean, that one looks kind of like the head, but it wasn't letting me do it. Does it have? No. Huh. It's gotta be that head, body, feet. But that's wrong too. KCST. What happens if I change that? MCST. ACST. Okay, so at least there's a code there. B, A, B, Y. A. Does this change the C? Yeah, okay. Maybe I don't need to copy this. Maybe I just need to find the right lettering. Green. I didn't see anything with lettering before though. White, purple, yellow, red, green, white, Okay, I have to see if there's lettering somewhere. I don't think it's here. What do I hear? Let's look through them again. C1, G1. Let's check here. Back to the weird room we go. So go. Goes into camera. Oh, I didn't realize I could take that. Now that I have the valve, I can combine this and that.
The valves melted off these canisters, but with the new one, the foam should release.
Cool. Now let's do this. And now kill this monstrosity. Gross. Now I have access. Wait, she going automatically?
Oh, wow.
I felt that from in here. Are you okay? What did you do?
Yeah, I'm okay. I broke off the bow of the ship. It fell on top of that thing.
Inspired.
If it worked.
Wait. Now, yeah, it did work. We got a one dead maggot. And 2 less items to fucking worry about. I still have that toe tag though, which is kind of weird. I figured it'd be used up. Fleshy eggs.
It's... I killed it. It's dead.
You don't sound thrilled.
It was huge. It was... unique.
It was disgusting.
It was.
But it's still gone.
Warning. Energy reserves below 5%.
Well, let's fix that.
You will be too if you don't hurry.
What is breathing here?
Warning. Electrical intensification detected.
Super.
Love that. Hey, Rover.
Looking at a drone here. Twin prop.
Kitted for sample collection, looks like. Anything useful?
Let's find out.
Something here.
Caution. Unfertilized scrubber eggs detected.
Huh.
Oh. Yummy. Are male to fertilize them. Okay. Scrubber.
Oh my god.
Pretty. It's hazy on the camera. What is that?
Scrubbers. Like the one that melted the crane circuitry. Remember?
And you said one by itself could fry your whole suit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
4% energy reserves remaining.
Maybe you need that.
Are the scrubbers swarming?
Yeah. Around the docking ring.
Then you have a problem. Those are females. They are swarming because they have no males to copulate with.
Ah.
Working scrubber broods are always kept female. They're easier to manage.
They don't look very easy to manage to me. I wouldn't last 2 seconds in there.
Is there a way around?
No. That path is the only one that leads to Alpha Base.
What happens if I go through? Will I die?
Insane.
You wouldn't make it 10 feet in that.
No. But I can see the docking ring for Alpha. If I can get there.
3% energy reserves remaining.
Oh shit. Let's take the death. I want to get that achievement. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. That's a brutal death. Yummy. Alright, clearly not the way. But do I have anything for this? No. So I gotta do something with this. What do I do? Oops. I wonder if there's anything else I can combine. Oh, wait. Let's find out. Let's find out if I have anything else to combine. This lighter... Rich...
Embalming fluid
Aha.
should work for fuel in the flamethrower and this lighter.
Good work.
They'll burn out quickly though, so move fast.
Okay. So now I can get through those weird thingamabobs. Oh, fuck yeah. Burn, bitch. Burn! Whatever you are. Massive bodies melded together. Yeah, don't suppress that. Don't suppress that at all.
I hope you find peace. If not the Nexus.
It's gone?
Burned it. It's dead.
Thank God.
Spores are gone too.
Door terminal. Let's go, Mac. Macaroni and chess.
That's probably the door to Omega Base. Gotta get it open somehow.
What's in here? Oh, a parasite. 2 parasites? 3rd parasite. Kinda looks a little bit like a xenomorph, honestly. Wait, that's just a fucking face hugger. Why is this here? What? Why? Why? Xenoa. Oh shit. There's the codes. ACST. Remember that. ACST. Yeah, that's a fucking... That is a xenomorph. It's the chest burster. So, ACST. Okay. Why is that there? I'm looking it up. Yeah, that's actually... It's absolutely a facehugger. Okay. Interesting. Day 20 of quarantine. The situation here just got a lot worse. I've locked myself in the clean room. The organic mess has now expanded to fill the entire lab. It ate Forbes. That poor bastard made a food run but didn't get past the front bulkhead. He was absorbed and digested. I couldn't watch. All of us were having headaches and seeing things. I suggested we burn it, but Gellin said, like hell are we burning his friends when there's a chance Kane can reverse the process. There's never reversing the process. I should be safe right here behind the observation glass. Okay. So what was that code? I think I wrote it down somewhere. Let me see. Did I write it down? Yes, 1467. Meat. Gross. Wonder what door that opened. Nothing here. Oh, over there. There. I'm going to progress with Bear. Some drama in the Discord. Weird. I'm not quite sure what I did to them to make them feel uncomfortable, but what was it? ACST?
Specimen retrieved.
Good work, Mose. Good work.
Doesn't look like the same creature to me.
It isn't. Merely a proto-specimen. Basic genetic engineering would be required, I'm afraid.
Proto scrubber. I give this to him. Alright. So I think I'm going to stop here. It's almost 3 hours in stream, plus I'm getting hungry. It's almost dinner time. It is dinner time, but... Oh, good. I'm so sleepy all of a sudden. Yeah. I should probably save. Yeah. Thanks for joining stream if you did. I hope you enjoyed. I love this game so far. It's got a lot of references that I'm really digging. Yeah. And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching there. I know it's a long video. I just really upload my streams, but check it out. And I'll see you next time. I don't know when I'm going to stream next, but maybe soon. Bye.